Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the small forward position. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Young kicks to Collins. No good with the triple. And the Bucks with possession. Holiday, no one around him. A rebound by Young.
Ooh, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
And we all know about Middleton's shooting ability, but don't underestimate his explosiveness at the rim.
Young taking his time here. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me harken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Middleton the pass to Lopez. Offensive rebound.
And with his length and explosiveness, it's never a surprise to see Giannis get points on the offensive glass. Great nose for the ball.
Young outside, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
To the middle. Here's Giannis. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That one on Collins.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility. Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
Back to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Young dishes to Capella, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. The Bucks have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Fast break, Milwaukee. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And to Antetokounmpo. Passes to Middleton. Holiday looking over the floor. Down low. Lopez kicks to Holiday. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside Williams. Out to Gallinari. Back to Williams. To the inside. Stolen by Middleton. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to seeing. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Williams passes to Okongwu, and Okongwu slams it in.
One of the cases where height fails to tell you the whole story.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Yes.
Jump ball. And so it's Milwaukee now. Pass to Holiday. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the first. And Giannis hits it to go on the assist by Holiday. Giannis has got 7.
When you've gained a decade or more of experience, this is what tends to happen. Holiday staying very patient, waiting for someone to break free.
Williams, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Back to Antetokounmpo, and the dunk by Giannis.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Williams attacking, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Because of his size, everyone tries to get physical with Lou, but he pays it no mind.
Outside Holiday. Giannis outside. And the dunk by Giannis.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Williams passes to Reddish. Gallinari outside. Kicks it to Williams. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Now here is Holiday. He's still scoreless so far in this one. On the wing, Holiday. From deep three-point range for 3, Middleton. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Milwaukee Bucks. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs.
I think the most important lesson that I got is
all part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Bucks, guys.
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
They came in looking to attack from the get-go, willing to be physical and setting the tone.
And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. And there's Teague. And it's Nora in at the 3, the small forward. Bucks passing it around. Tucker the pass to Nora. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Williams gets the bucket.
Using his athleticism in the paint, Lou beats everyone to the punch.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Forbes dishes to T. Lets the 3 fly. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Gallinari surveying the D. Unloads from 9. He can't get that one to fall. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Mora, the pass to Teague, to the middle. Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. The Hawks trail by 5. Young outside. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much-needed asset. And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Here's Young. Lopez with the block.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella. And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Kicks it out to Collins. Denied for the third time. He's 0 for 3. Now the Bucks moving it up. Here's Holiday. There's the pass to DiVincenzo. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Hawks trail by 7. Here's Collins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
You know, he was considered to be just a piece of the puzzle when he was drafted. John Collins now a cornerstone for this franchise because he knows he makes a living at the line. He invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
There's 1:38 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Teague. Banked in off the glass. Teague's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bucks.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Young against Teague. 2 points. That one goes. Young's got 4 this quarter.
He does a good job of making quick reads and quick decisions off ball screens. Young always looking under control.
It's Portis high post. Capella's there. Portis can't get it to go.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Pass to Portis. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. The Hawks trail by 5. And Young kicks to Hunter. Outside Collins. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's his first foul of the game. In the bonus, will go to the free throw line. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogan Bogdanovic. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. 5 on the clock. Middleton dishes to Lopez. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Outside Williams.
And defensively, Holiday shows you the quick feet.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, Best. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 13 points. And
we've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Hawks. Reddish and Collins at the small forward and power forward. Then it's Okongwu. Then it's Williams. And it's Huerter in at the 2 guard. Reddish the pass to Huerter. Now the dish to Okongwu. He kicks it to Reddish. Clock at 6. Here's Huerter.
And Kevin Huerter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Reddish. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Kevin Huerter. And Trae Young subbed in for Lou Williams. Here's Giannis. Second shot opportunity and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Man, with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly.
And here's Young. He's got 6 to the paint. Here's Collins, and finish off by Collins.
You people see the floor as well as Trae. If you're open, he'll find you.
Antetokounmpo finds Middleton. Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. They get it back. Lopez. Back to Antetokounmpo. A good look from Holiday. Milwaukee keeping it alive. The new 14. And Brook Lopez, the bucket on the assist by Giannis. And the Bucks lead by 4.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
And Atlanta calls their first time out of the game. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Young passes to Collins. Lob pass to Capella. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Holiday still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Passes it to Middleton. On the wing, DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. And so they choose to intentionally foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Williams in the post, guarded by Tucker. Pass to Reddish. For the tie. And it's blocked. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Mora. Fast break, the Hawks. Goes up. And Reddish with the slam.
That's a beautiful break and an excellent defensive play by Kevin Huerter to kick it off.
Teague against Williams. Now here's Teague. He's guarded closely. It's blocked.
And
and the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And Reddish with the slam.
Solid transition play from Cam Reddish, working hard to make an impact.
Teague deciding where to go with it. Outside Portis. The kick out to Teague. 5 to shoot. Chalk up 2 there. Teague's got it all tied up now for Milwaukee.
Well, Jeff Teague is one of the tougher players in the league despite his size, and he did a good job finishing through the contact.
The pass to Reddish in the corner. Herter with it. The Hawks working the ball around. Rebounded by Tucker.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And Forbes kicks it to Tucker. With his first shot attempt, that's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Bucks, we've got Bobby Portis. P.J. Tucker is out there with Teague, and it's Forbes in at the shooting guard position. Herter, no good. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting pretty well at 46% from the floor. Here's Nora. Reddish grabs the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And we talk about Antetokounmpo's all-around skills, and tonight it's been about the scoring. He's put this offense on his back.
And it's Bogdanović off the drive. Capella dishes to Bogdanović. Capella against Portis. Another shot. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Young against Holiday, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Now it's a 4-point Bucks lead for Atlanta. They've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. High arcing shot. Young's shot is off. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
This is what they want to see. Portis finishing strong inside, making his presence felt.
Young against Giannis. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. Young outside. Outside Bogdanović. Capella inside, working on Portis, and good that time.
The closer Capella is, the more effective he becomes, showing off the nice touch there.
Middleton looking it over. Pass to Giannis. Young with the steal. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. The rebound by the Bucks. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. And the dunk by Giannis.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. It's all about Antetokounmpo. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. Here's Portis. Pass to DiVincenzo. And too long on the shot. The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Bogdanović. And Bogdanović throws it down.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Here's Holiday. Outside, Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Holiday. And a wide open look for Portis. Hunter grabs the miss. Hawks have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Stolen by Holiday. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. And the shot is good. Giannis has got 23.
And to me, this is the perfect spot for a Giannis jump shot. Keeps the opponent honest.
And Young, here we go. He gets that one.
Easy to see why they get it to Young here. Not afraid to take the big shot.
1:07 left here in the fourth quarter. Elbow shot is on the way. That shot is off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots. The coach's challenge has been issued. Close game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He was measured in his words. He told his players, look, we're doing a lot of good things out there, really good things. Stay confident and stay positive in your approach. Trying to keep their hopes up, Kevin.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. It's money from deep.
Incredible. Holiday, a determined player, a competitive player, takes over when it counts.
Young against Holiday. Good.
Incredible. Often the smallest guy on the floor, Young consistently comes up with the biggest plays.
Absolutely critical chance right here.
They need this one to go their way.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. 20 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Holiday, the pass to Middleton. 6 to shoot.
Looking to tie it up with a big triple.
This is where you want to run a play. Don't just walk it up and heave it. Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
And so it's the Bucks who come out. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. And the Atlanta Hawks, a shot from earlier on, arriving for a battle on the road. And looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the 76ers, Anthony Tolliver out there with Green. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Simmons. And it's Embiid in at the center position. Thybulle finds Embiid. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Couple terrific centers in tonight's matchup here, Greg. Great pivots, but center matchups are far from traditional, it seems like, these days.
No doubt about it, Kevin. Once you get into this now small ball mindset, this positionless game, I mean, you're seeing guys as short as P.J. Tucker play the 5. Because, listen, when you're 25 feet from the basket, if I'm 6'2 and you're 7'2, I can still guard you. So because of the spacing now, it allows you the luxury to play smaller.
Bogdanovich passes to Hunter. The dish to Collins. And there's the pass to Young. Shot clock at 6. Basket good.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively, hard to close off the lane.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the Philadelphia 76ers. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And Simmons slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities. One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Oh, just a fantastic look.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for it to start off this game. Thybulle kicks to Green. Up top, Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Embiid.
This is as high percentage of a shot as you can get for Embiid. He's a powerhouse of a player. He loves to dunk.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fade.
And it's good, 2 points. Simmons got 6 points.
Oh, with tremendous strength. I mean, Simmons is a rock-solid scoring option around the rim.
Young passes to Bogdanovich. Collins looking around. Young outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
Poke loose. Outside, Green. Outside for Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
I mean, that's too easy for Simmons. I mean, the closer he gets to the bucket, the more dangerous he is.
Outside Collins. Passes it to Capella. Right wing. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I mean, and Capella really using his massive shoulders to draw contact. Not afraid to go right up into the grill of the defender.
And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. Simmons dishes to Embiid. Pass to Thybulle. Green kicks to Thybulle. The 76ers need to get off a shot. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Here's Huerter. He dishes it to Gallinari. Back to Herter. Pass to Gallinari. Outside Williams. Inside. Here's Capella. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Capella's got 6.
Terrific at catching in there in the basket. I mean, his hands are great. Capella uses that size to his advantage.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 8. Over Williams. Again, Philadelphia. 6 seconds left in the first quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And last season, 86% from the line. So he's always had that calm presence at the line no matter the situation.
For 3, Harris. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Philadelphia 76ers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. If you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the Hawks. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the 1 spot. Here's Milton. Here's Howard. A second chance effort. Got a piece of it. Fast break, the Hawks. Here's Herter. And he hits it to tie the game up. Herter's got his first bucket in this one.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
From 12 feet out. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Here's Okongwu. Goes back up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rival. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
It's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team. And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Curry passes to Howard, and that one drops.
Love the focus from Howard. So excellent at draining difficult shots over the defense.
Here's Herter. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Hawks have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And the technical free throw, missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. Williams passes to Okongwu. He kicks to Reddish. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. 76ers trailing. Here's Harris, and that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard.
It's been absolutely amazing to watch Harris mature. I mean, physically, he can handle the power.
Williams passes to Reddish. Gallinari outside. Down low. Herter, no good.
That works just like they drew it up. Till the part where he's short off the ball.
Here's Curry. They get the rebound.
Throughout his career, Howard has dominated the boards. The size, touch, and timing he possesses is just a lethal concoction.
And the pass to Okongwu. Here's Gallinari. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. Okongwu's now got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Harris kicks to Korkmaz. Back to Harris. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Okongwu.
It's easy to forget about the athleticism of Harris until he dunks on your head, and he's happy to remind you of it on that play like that.
Williams looking over the floor. He feeds it to Okongwu. Over Howard. Second chance shot. Good D by Howard. The 76ers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Harris passes to Milton. Back to Harris. Over Gallinari. Again, Philadelphia.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
7-second difference, shot in game clock. Williams. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Lays it up off the glass.
And just a fluid offensive talent with really a knack for getting to his spots. Williams so hard to keep up with.
Milton finds Harris. Over Gallinari. Harris missing again. And that's it for the first half of action.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the Ben Simmons had it going on in the first quarter. He had 10 points and 1 rebound.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
We've got Ben Simmons. Green is out there with Anthony Tolliver. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Thibault in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young, and stolen by Simmons. Outside, Green. And the rejection by Collins. Tolliver with the bucket.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Young with the ball. Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
The main strength of Capella's offensive game, I mean, he uses his athleticism to power home these alley-oops.
Poked away. Thibault, the pass to Simmons. Here's Bogdanovich, and again it's Atlanta.
Good decision making from Bogdanovich. Sees a chance to shoot from the mid-range, and he takes it.
The 76ers shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Passes to Green. Back to Thibault. Simmons looking around. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Hunter in Atlanta again with the bucket.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Pass to Embiid. Dishes it to Green. To the inside. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Clint Capella.
Oh, he's a real menace underneath. Once Simmons gets an established position, you basically have to whack him.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
And there's the call on Matisse Thybulle. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Curry against Bogdanovich. The offensive rebound. Capella. The shot from the low post is good. Capella's got 10 points in the game.
I love the high activity Capella brings. Someone that really brings it on the offensive glass.
Hilton on top, defended by Young. He had stolen by Capella. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Fires the three. Hunter no good. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons. His age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Pass to Herter. Back to Williams. Out left to the wing. 6 to shoot. Herter passes to Okongwu. He can't get that one. 76ers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Up the floor and slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Herter passes to Reddish. Gallinari outside. Williams up on top. And stolen by Simmons. Jumps up and slam dunk by Harris.
Oh, the quick hands of Simmons. He's great at realizing when to risk going after steal.
Outside Williams. The pass to Herter. And here is Okongwu. Shot clock at 6. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
That's an unforced error that will drive a coach crazy. Got to play heads up out there.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Simmons. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And honestly, guys, in real time, I couldn't really see whether he got it off in time. But with the benefit of replay, it seems pretty clear that the clock expired just before the release.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The 76ers leading by 3. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Okongwu is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the 1. Harris drives in.
Harris is so quick on the drive. Sometimes defenders have to foul him and just hope he misses the shot.
And the first one drops.
2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Oh, you can get spoiled watching him at the line. I mean, you just expect him to make every one, every time.
Passes it to Okongwu. Kicks to Gallinari. inside. And Okongwu slams it in.
Yeah, his teammates are going to like Gallinari more and more with every one of those passes. Good job to set up for a wide open look.
Pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that guy.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Out to Gallinari, uncovered, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
Love how confident Gallinari is. Knows he's out there to take these exact kinds of shots.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And the 76ers making a change here. Howard's checked in. Embiid dishes to Simmons. Thibault on the wing. Clock at 6. It's stolen by Capella. Outside, Bogdanovich. Young left side. Lots of room. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I mean, and really, major props to Capella for reading shot angles so well. His timing on these putback slams couldn't be any better.
Simmons passes to Embiid. 76ers moving the ball around. Simmons can't get it to go. And Collins has got the ball here for the Hawks. They trail by 1. And Simmons kicks to Thibault. Embiid, the pass to Thibault. Outside for Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
Young looking around. Pass to Bogdanovich. Feeds it to Collins. Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got 4 this quarter.
And every year, Capella seems to up his scoring. Looking hungry, he wants to shoulder more of the offensive load.
And there's the pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Rising to the challenge. This is where young players like Simmons need to make their mark.
Young against Simmons. Young dishes to Capella. The kick out to Young. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The 76ers leading by 3. To the middle. Here's Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
This is what great players do. Howard relishes the chance to hit these important shots.
Simmons against Young. Outside Collins. To the paint. Here's Capella. That shot misses. Good D by Embiid. 76ers have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. It's stolen by Capella. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Collins with it. And it's Howard picking him up. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Simmons passes to Howard. Good work defensively by Capella.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Shot by Collins, no good. 2 points here might be all the cushion they need.
You would think so. This game is theirs for the taking.
And the wide open shot from Green. It's good from long range. And the 76ers lead by 8.
One of the great postseason catch-and-shoot players this decade. Danny Green is just the guy you believe in.
Here's Young. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
Simmons passes to Thibault. Back to Simmons. On deep. Off the mark. So Philadelphia wins it. Probably a little closer than they would have liked it, but a win nonetheless. Downtown Milwaukee is seat. And David Aldridge is...
Hey, Kevin.
Very dangerous indeed. David, thanks. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. They've got Embiid. Green is out there with Anthony Tolliver. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Simmons in at the 1 spot. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Portis in at the 5 spot. Now here's Green. Shoots over DiVincenzo. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, you know, the value of Green's career experience cannot be overstated. Those intangibles are extremely valuable. He has shared locker rooms with some of the best players in the NBA.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Now here's Giannis. Portis trying to free himself. Antetokounmpo, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Tolliver the pass to Simmons. Back to Tolliver. And it goes down 2 points. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Here's Antetokounmpo. 76ers getting the bucket. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Simmons against Giannis. And Simmons slams it in.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Now here's Giannis. Shot clock at 6. Middleton for 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Quick start here for the 76ers in this one. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Giannis against Simmons. Embiid inside. Shoots over Portis. Embiid, no good. The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Middleton the pass to Holiday. And he comes up with the deuce.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you he can find his teammates too.
76ers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. To the left wing. Here's Embiid, and the dunk by Embiid.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the slam.
Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Simmons with the defensive effort. The 76ers leading by 4. Here's Tolliver. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Tolliver's got his second basket. No doubt, Greg, you are known being a gritty, in-your-face defender. And when you think of the most hard-nosed point guards in the NBA today, who comes to mind?
For me, I think Chris Paul, I go first because this guy, one, he's a phenomenal two-way player. He'll do whatever it takes to win, even if that means pushing the envelope a little bit. Pat Beverly is another guy, just a flat-out bulldog. Marcus Smart, I think, falls into that category. Again, it's not always about being the most talented, but if you bring an edge about you, that really permeates throughout your team. So those are some guys. Drew Holiday is another guy I'd throw into that mix as well.
Yeah, they all lock in. You're right. And Milwaukee has possession. 76ers getting the bucket. For 3, Middleton. It's hauled in by Thibault. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The shot by Holiday, no good. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Green dishes to Tolliver. Simmons feeling it out a bit. Pass to Embiid. Wide open. Count that one.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Bucks trail by 10. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Giannis, and it's blocked by Simmons.
Well, you got to respect the athleticism and the willingness to defend that Simmons has. I mean, he's a skilled shot blocker, too.
Ball's knocked loose, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Here's Milton. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
Taking a look at the 76ers. Howard is out there with Tobias Harris. And there's Seth Curry. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Korkmaz at the three.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Bucks trail by 8. Teague surveying the D. The pass to Connaughton. Outside Teague. Pass to Lopez. Shot clock at 5. Howard with the steal. Here's Curry. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Now here's Teague. Lopez outside. Here's Connaughton. That one a little long. The 76ers leading by 10. Korkmaz kicks to Howard. He dishes it to Curry. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
And now the 76ers on the break. Back to Howard. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Now here's Milton. He's guarded closely. Lopez with the block.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
The 76ers have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Curry finds Harris. Here's Korkmaz. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Howard. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
There are not many better on the offensive glass than Howard. He's a flat-out beast, especially if you don't box him out.
Right side Teague. Over to the wing. Passes it to Tucker. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And that corner 3, a cornerstone of P.J. Tucker's game. Takes and makes them as much as anybody in the league.
And Greg, how about this little factoid? Back at the University of Texas, he only shot 4 triples in 3 seasons. Floor spacing was not a part of his game. It was about getting that thing in the paint. But to his credit, and it's an example for all young players, through hard work, that short corner has become his bread and butter shot. Talk about a total transformation from no threes to being a dead-eye corner 3 shooter.
Now here's DiVincenzo following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Philadelphia?
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Now here's Simmons. 120.
Oh, my goodness!
And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Bucks trail by 11. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
It is simply amazing to watch Antetokounmpo sprint the floor like an Olympic track star, covering up so much ground with those long strides the way he does.
And Simmons slams it in.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
And if it doesn't, this is only going to get uglier. I mean, that's no way to defend a player of his caliber.
Now, here's Thibault, guarded by Holiday. Simmons against Middleton.
You got to recognize Simmons is a pass-first guy, which is why you can't leave somebody open around him.
Holiday surveying the floor. And so it's the Philadelphia 70.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to and Tobias Harris, a player that can slot in at forward. And that's a
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. It's a 13-point game. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And Milwaukee looking at who they've got. We've got Teague. Brook Lopez is out there with P.J. Tucker. And it's Connaughton in at the 3 spot.
Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
Philadelphia leading by 11. And here is Simmons. 6 points for him. Thibault with the ball. Just his first attempt. Embiid. And Embiid is right there. Embiid's got the lead up to 13 now for the 76ers.
Boy, that long reach of Embiid's paying dividends there, guys. An absolute machine on the offensive glass.
Here is Forbes, defended by Thibault. Pass to Connaughton, 6 to shoot. And here is Lopez. Teague for 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Now here's Simmons. Got a piece of it.
Out of bounds.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Here's Simmons. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Now, here's Milton. No points in the game yet for him. Just 4 to shoot. Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
There's the pass to Lopez. The Bucks working the ball around. Now here's Teague, defended by Milton. Here's Connaughton. Got a piece of it. Korkmaz grabs the miss.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we know that for years the NBA has thought about a postseason play-in tournament to get more teams and fans involved. Last year's pandemic stoppage basically necessitated its implementation. For the NBA, the disruption of business as usual enabled innovation and risk-taking. I don't want to be too hoity-toity, but it was Albert Einstein who once said, "In the midst of every crisis lies great opportunity." Guys, back to you.
You're right. Thank you, David.
To me, this is Howard's specialty. This is his bread and butter thing here. We all know this guy loves to throw it down whenever he can, and he's pretty good at it.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 6, trying to get something going. Here's Portis. Feeds it to Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo has some major hops. At almost 7 feet tall, he makes it look effortless. You know, growing up in Greece, Giannis Antetokounmpo was so poor, he and his older brother, Thanasis, had to share a pair of tennis shoes. I mean, how about how far he's come since then? Now he's the first foreign-born player ever with his own Nike signature shoe.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Milton, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Middleton is just a total package, not just a scorer, but a terrific passer as well.
The 76ers leading by 15.
And Clark, they say back in Greece, all of Giannis's basketball shoes were hand-me-downs from his teammates.
Greg, nothing like not having enough to drive you to get more. I mean, clearly, you think about Giannis and his background and where he is now. He and Thanasis oftentimes would take turns playing in the game, swapping the same pair of shoes. Those days are long behind both of them.
Here's Middleton, following the basket by Dwight Howard. Right side, Portis shoots the 3, but he stays with it. Giannis left side. Tries again, and he sinks the layup. Giannis has got 6 points in the quarter. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Milton kicks to Curry. 19 seconds left to play here in the third. The putback, and Howard with the second chance points. Howard's got 10 points in just the second half.
Solid rebound there, and with a score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Count that one.
Just off the charts, incredible athleticism from Antetokounmpo. Fending off contact like a real pro.
And so it's Dwight Howard making highlights for the Philadelphia 76ers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Simmons is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Green, and it's Tolliver in at the 4. The shot's good. And the 76ers lead by 17.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here's Simmons. Kicks it to Tolliver. Now here's Thybulle. He's covered closely. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. And here's Simmons for 3. And Embiid is right there.
hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Here's Middleton after the made shot from Joel Embiid. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Now here's Simmons. Thibault kicks to Simmons. Embiid, the pass to Simmons. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for the Bucks. Outside, Simmons. Outside, Green. Pass to Embiid. Milwaukee with the rebound. Lopez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Antetokounmpo passes to Connaughton and stolen by Simmons. Inside, deflects the pass, and they double up Simmons. He feeds it to Embiid. And Simmons kicks to Embiid. Great D that time from Middleton. Bucks trail by 17. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo shines it in.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Simmons passes to Green. Another miss by Philadelphia. Bucks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Giannis kicks to Lopez. Back to Giannis. And stolen by Simmons. There's a minute 34 left in the game. Pass to Tolliver. Back to Simmons. Philadelphia moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Tolliver down low. Defended by Middleton. Tolliver no luck. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting at a decent 44% clip here.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for Philadelphia.
Their superior ball handling won it for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ben Simmons.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
Here's Simmons following the bucket by the Bucks. Embiid dishes to Simmons. Back to Embiid. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
They get it back. Middleton the pass to Holiday. And a miss there on the triple. And a wide open look for Simmons. Offensive rebound. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Boy, a large frame and nimble feet and great strength allow Embiid to be bully balling guy.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. What do you think could determine the outcome?
Well, if guys are going to play fast, Kevin, and guys are going to be up in the air, it's going to come down to very solid decision-making to see who it is that separates them. Themselves in this one.
Now here's Middleton. Outside Holiday. Pass to Giannis. Rebound by the Hawks. One-on-one here. Collins kicks to Hunter. He feeds it to Capella. Lopez with the steal. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Collins. Here's Capella, and it's sent back by Lopez.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
Here's Giannis. Good work there as it goes.
Nice effort taking the early lead. Here we go.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Now, here's Hunter. Collins looking around. And Young, here we go. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Yeah, the threat of Trae Young, we talk so much about gravity in the NBA. It's unlocking some other scoring options. Strong take.
Here's Holiday. And the pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Collins. And Giannis gets it to go on the assist by Holiday.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Collins wide open. He fires. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Here's Giannis. The kick out to Holiday. Over Collins. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
The Bucks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Down low. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo swings it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, well, I settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that.
My goodness, I didn't think they could top that last dunk, but it only took them a couple seconds.
Not much defense, Greg, on those last few possessions, but does anyone mind?
Not at all.
Milwaukee with the ball. Following the bucket by the Hawks. Pass to DiVincenzo. Antetokounmpo inside. He started by Collins, and that one's good by Giannis.
Not sure how he saw that there. Holiday with a firm understanding how to get the ball to an open teammate.
Bucket is good. Young's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Middleton finds Lopez. The Bucks working the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. The shot by Middleton, wide open. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Bucks trail by 4. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes to Antetokounmpo. The feed to Lopez. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got 5 rebounds tonight. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That is his first foul of the game. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Williams passes to Gallinari. And Gallinari throws it down.
Well, when you're given the ball as much as Lou Williams has gotten it through the years, he's experienced enough to make those kind of plays.
And so it's Atlanta with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the...
In the gym trying to work my free throw.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
On the court right now for the Hawks. On the wings, Herder and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the 1. Portis kicks to Teague. Back to Portis. Outside Teague. Clock is at 3. Shot from 12. Portis can't get it to go. And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Shots good by Williams.
Well, during his career, Lou Williams has been a decent threat from the three-point line, around 35%. Good at stretching out the court.
Pass to Portis. And it's Connaughton atop the key. A second chance effort. Nice move. And Portis with the layup.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Atlanta leading by 9. The pass to Okongwu. Here's Herder. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And that one is good.
Known for being a scorer, Herder is good at staying active and then looking to capitalize inside.
Teague, the pass to Portis. Now here's Teague. Back to Portis. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Here's Connaughton. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. The Hawks have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Pass to Herder. Back to Williams. Out to Gallinari. To the inside. Okongwu. And it's out of bounds for the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession. So the wing on the left. Clock at 6. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Now here's DiVincenzo. Tight defense on him. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Well, he could just see over the defense. The eyes to spot the open man. Giannis flourishing right now as a facilitator.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Herder, no good. Bucks trail by 9. DiVincenzo kicks to Holiday. Giannis left side. Kicks it down to Middleton. Antetokounmpo inside. Up and in on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. And you played with the great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And the Bucks with some changes. There's 1:17 left to play here in the half. Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Young. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trail by 9. And here is Teague. Good on the shot. Teague's got his first points of the game.
Love the ball handling shown there from Jeff Teague.
Young passes to Capella. Back to Young. Outside Collins. The three. Rebound Milwaukee. 35 seconds left in the first half. Portis, the pass to Tucker. Shoots over Capella. No dice from 9 feet out. The Hawks leading by 7. Here's Young. They grab their own miss. Lays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, the way you keep plays alive is with some effort and John Collins giving it to you.
Now T. Three seconds left. Portis. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, back. After 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They lead by 9 points. And thanks for joining.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3. The small forward. DiVincenzo kicks to Giannis. It will go down, and the Hawks lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket for Middleton.
If he's making shots like that, the teammates want to feed that confidence. Middleton with a sweet stroke.
Here's Bogdanovich. Hunter with it. Shot clock at 6. Here's Capella. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. The Bucks shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Middleton the pass to Holiday. Back to Middleton. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Antetokounmpo's got 12 in the game.
Well, defenders have to worry about the drive so much that they might be reluctant to close out far enough. Giannis recognized space, drilled it.
Young outside. It's good. He's got 6.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
Bucks trail by 6.
You just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
And that one's good by Lopez.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
The Hawks leading by 4. Young outside. That shot, no good. Good D by Lopez. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Here's Giannis. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, not only being just an all-around more improved player, Giannis has taken some huge strides in terms of building his body up.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
An era where we're seeing teams turn away from the slower 7-footers. Brook Lopez still playing a pivotal role for the Bucks.
There's been a lot of talk in recent years, Greg, as how the big man has been played off the floor in the playoffs. That's just not the case with Lopez because he's been able to step out and shoot threes along with being a really reliable rim protector.
substitution here for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Pat Connaughton comes in for Chris Middleton. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Teague in for Drew Holiday. That's good from Antetokounmpo.
Now we can talk about it over and over again. Antetokounmpo combines size and versatility in ways we just haven't seen, at least up until the Greek Freak's arrival.
This is his first free throw of the game. And the first one at the line is good. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Milwaukee. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Gallinari comes in for Collins. Reddish, he's checked in for Hunter. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Bogdanovic. Right side, Portis. Lets a floater go, and the layup is up and in.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Gallinari passes to Huerter, and the layup falls. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Focused shot there and a tough one. Give Huerter credit.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Teague, the pass to Portis. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Tucker. Left side, Portis. Gallinari with the steal. Here's Huerter. Throws it down as the official. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Count it. And that's now 6 points for Gallinari.
You can see there just the threat of Young pulling up. It's going to open up the 2-man game. The defender forced to come out and respect the deep shot, and Trae able to make the play.
Outside Portis. From deep 3-point range, back to Forbes. Teague for 3. From deep. Forbes can't get it to go.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Teague feeling it out a bit. Makes it off the glass.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
Young outside to the middle. Here's Reddish. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Hawks lead by 5. And we'll have this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this was?
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And so in the game for the Hawks, on the wings, Huerter and Reddish. Okongwu is out there, Gallinari, and it's Williams at the point guard position. Now the pass to Reddish. Gallinari dishes to Reddish. Oh, offensive interference. Bucks trail by 5. Antetokounmpo finds DiVincenzo. Middleton with it. Giannis high post. And he slams it down right on top of Gallinari.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
And it's Williams with the ball for Atlanta. They've led by as many as 11 points. Knocked away. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That is his first foul of the game. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Reddish. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Kevin Huerter. Lobbed up there for Collins. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
That connection with Collins, that's an impressive play and very, very high percentage.
Holiday surveying the floor. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
A 3-time Sixth Man of the Year. Last season, Lou Williams named his newborn son Six in honor of his success in that role.
We talk a lot about the Mount Rushmore of the game's greatest players. Maybe we could start to chisel out the Sixth Men of the Year in the NBA. Lou Williams would have to get some serious consideration.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Trae Young, he's checked in for Atlanta. Here's Forbes. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And the Bucks with some changes. Giannis comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Bucks trail by 6. Antetokounmpo kicks to T. It's stolen by Capella. Down low. Collins, good. 8 points for John Collins.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Pass to Portis. Outside T. Giannis against Collins. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Bogdanovic being a little bit crafty there, knowing the defense was closing in on him, and drew the contact.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. Passes it to Portis to end the run. Bucks passing it around. Just 5 on the clock. Connaughton passes to Antetokounmpo. No good on that one. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Pass to Young. Back to Bogdanovic. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, an aggressive Antetokounmpo is a good thing for this team. Taking it in with force to the rack and getting the foul.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. The Hawks leading by 8. Here's Bogdanovich. Hunter kicks to Collins. The pass to Young. 8 feet away. And it's in there. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Atlanta.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for John Collins.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Giannis passes to Portis. Back to Antetokounmpo. 4 on the shot clock. Left side, Portis. Wide open, couldn't capitalize. Now, here's Collins. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it. Our setting tonight. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. We've got Ben Simmons. Embiid is out there with Anthony Tolliver. Then it's Green. And it's Thibault in at the 2. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the 5. Down low. Now here's Simmons. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen by Collins. Here's Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Using those long arms and quick hands to create the turnover. Collins, once again, finding ways to help this team.
Here's Simmons. Embiid kicks to Thibault. Out to the wing. 6 to shoot. Here's Simmons. And he banks in the layup.
And when Simmons is inside, forget about it. He uses his skill and smarts to take advantage.
Outside Collins. 18 feet out. It's hauled in by Tolliver.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Green, the pass to Thibault. He dishes it to Embiid. Simmons looking around. Back to Thibault. Banked in off the glass.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Here's Collins. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And Collins gets double teamed. Here's Capella. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Thibault on the wing. He kicks it to Tolliver. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. Dishes to Simmons. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. For Atlanta, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
GA, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal.
And Collins is right there.
Keeping that play alive. Anytime a shot goes up, Collins is going to compete for it.
We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Thibault. He feeds it to Embiid. The Hawks are gone 2 of 6 from the field. Bogdanovich looking around. Inside, here's Capella. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Thibault, the pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo!
And Simmons slams it in.
And anytime he comes up with a steal, Simmons has the speed to turn it into a quick, fast break. And if he can take it all the way himself, he'll do it.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Capella. Moves back up. Puts the move on. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Simmons against Young. Knocked loose. Embiid with the steal. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Thibault, the pass to Tolliver. Outside, Simmons. Tolliver dishes to Simmons. Shoots. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Young up top. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And honestly, guys,
and we reached the end of the first quarter. 76ers lead by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Taking a look at the 76ers, they've got Tobias Harris. Shake Milton is out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz at the small forward.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
The Hawks trail by 4. And here is Capella. Over to the left wing. Collins against Harris. The 9-foot shot. The Hawks again can't hit. Collins has gone 1 of 3 on the night. Curry kicks to Milton. They get a hand on it. Pass to Hunter. Back to Collins. And they call the foul, so he's got the... And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Harris. Howard. It's good on the putback.
And Howard, always one of the top offensive rebounders in the league.
Young looking around. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Milton the pass to Harris. Back to Milton. The dish to Howard. And foul on the shot. And, yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Harris kicks to Milton. Clock at 6. .141 left now here in the second. The Hawks trail by 4. Williams passes to Herter. Back to Williams. The pass to Okongwu. Left side Williams. And it's sent back by Howard.
Yeah, and shooters have to be cautious with Howard around. He has such a long reach that he easily blocks those kinds of shots.
Milton the pass to Harris. Passes it to Kerr. Here's Korkmaz. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. That's tipped. Curry with it. Now guarded by Gallinari. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Embiid comes with a double team. The kick out to Williams. Back to Gallinari. Embiid with the steal. And now Philadelphia on the break. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Simmons inside. He's against Williams. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Lou Williams.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. 6-point game. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Gallinari outside. Williams passes to Okongwu. Good D by Embiid. Green deciding where to go with it.
Impressive defense by Gallinari. He has.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. Ben Simmons had it going on in the first quarter. He had 10 points and 1 steal.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
On the wings, Herter and Reddish. Gallinari is out there with Okongwu. And it's Williams at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here is Tolliver. He's guarded by Williams. Oh, that was something else.
That was nasty.
And that interior presence of Embiid, guys that big shouldn't be able to move like that.
Outside Williams. Here's Herter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Anthony Tolliver.
Can't give Simmons a lane like that, especially in these pick and rolls. He is able to thread the needle.
Young dishes to Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich. 5 on the clock. Knocks it loose. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Philadelphia leading by 8. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Harris finds Simmons. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. Simmons passes to Harris. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Slowly but surely, Harris continues to elevate his game. The shooting, the playmaking, the ability to make a difference.
Reggie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you know, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
High post, Embiid connects on the 17-footer. Embiid's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
To the paint, Embiid with the steal. Now here's Simmons. He's got 10. Feeds it to Harris. Stolen by Collins. Fast break, the Hawks. And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Collins.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Thibault. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And the dunk by Embiid.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Young against Simmons. Tipped away. It's stolen by Harris. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Embiid, and he converts the layup. And now it's a 12-point 76ers lead.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
And an intentional foul right there. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Herter. 1:04 left in the third quarter of the game.
Put the ball in Herter's hands, let him make a decision. He can pass, and he can score.
Milton the pass to Curry. Back to Milton. Outside Curry. The Hawks trail by 10. For 3, Williams. Here's Okongwu. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Okongwu's now got his first 2 points. 76ers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Milton. He sinks the 11-footer. And the 76ers lead by 10. The Hawks have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. Williams with the ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Despite having a small frame, this is a big part of Lou Williams' game. Taking it up strong inside.
And so it's the fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The 76ers leading by 8. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. They've got Seth Curry. Korkmaz is out there with Scott. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Howard in at the 5, roaming the paint. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Off target from outside. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. On the wing, Williams. Pass to Okongwu and stolen by Howard. And the pass to Milton. Here's Korkmaz. Back to Milton. Shot clock at 5. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. The Hawks trail by 8. Williams scanning the floor. Pass to Okongwu. Gallinari wide open. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Pass to Milton. Okongwu grabs the board. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Here's Gallinari, and the shot goes in. Gallinari's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Hawks.
This is just reading the defense, finding the soft spot. Heady play by Gallinari.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. No one covering. Embiid's got 12 points here in the second half.
And that is a smooth-looking jump shot. Embiid all in one motion off the catch.
Collins finds Young. To the inside. Capella backed in, coming off the assist from Young.
Excellent timing on that play and a wonderful pass.
The 76ers leading by 6. Embiid dishes to Green. Outside, Simmons. Pass to Thibault. To the middle. Tolliver in the post. Defended by Young. Tolliver no luck. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Green against Bogdanovich. Here's Young. And he can't bank that one in. 76ers have gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Simmons passes to Embiid. Count the basket. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
And passes like that demonstrate the winning mindset Simmons has. A guy that wants to get his team involved.
Young passes to Collins. And the layup's good off the glass.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
.130 left in the fourth quarter. Embiid against Capella. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
And with an expanding skill set, Embiid is able to hit shots from all over the court.
In the corner, Collins with it. Back to Young. Inside. There's the pass to Hunter. Lets it go with the 3. Doesn't go that time. And Philadelphia the other way now. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Simmons finds Thibault. It's deflected. Young with the steal. And finished off by Collins.
Amazing. The growth of Collins seems to know no limits.
35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Embiid wide open. And it's off from three-point range.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
And even if they make it, they need an immediate foul no matter who catches the ball.
16 seconds left to play in the final quarter. They get the rebound. They kick it out to Green. From downtown, the basket good off the assist from Simmons. And the 76ers lead by 9.
I love the elevation Danny Green gets on his jumper. Makes him tough to defend from distance.
So the 76ers win it. They came in here and took care of business like they... Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward. And for Philadelphia, we've got Green. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Simmons. And there's Anthony Tolliver. And it's Embiid in at the center position. Now here is Holiday. Out to the right wing. Lopez finds Middleton. Shot clock at 6. Now here is Holiday, defended by Thibault.
And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. Milwaukee getting another chance here. Here's Giannis. Misses from close range.
A cold start for them. 3 shots, 3 misses. Good thing it's early.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And C-Web, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, Gio. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Outside Holiday. First quarter, just over a minute played. To the left side wing. Connaughton kicks to Holiday. To the paint. And Giannis with the basket on the assist by Holiday.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
And there's the pass to Thibault. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he did.
Now here's Middleton. Back to Holiday. Passes it to Antetokounmpo. Over Simmons. And Simmons with the rebound.
They're struggling here early. 1 for 5 now. The D has been bottled up so far.
And the shot goes in from Embiid.
And what a baller this guy is, the big fella, Embiid. I mean, he welcomes getting physical and overwhelms the defense with his size and muscle.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Out to the right wing. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. Here's Antetokounmpo. He kicks to Holiday. 6 to shoot.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Simmons with the defensive effort. Here's Tolliver. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Great D. Simmons, the passing skills of a point. At 6'10", he can see the whole court.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Here's Simmons. And the rejection by Giannis. Bucks trail by 3. Holiday looking over the floor. On the wing, Giannis. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Simmons. A rebound by the Bucks.
The bench was ready to erupt. Instead, look at them. They're hiding their faces in their towels.
Now here's Embiid. And here we go again. The 76ers on the break. Tolliver the pass to Embiid. Lopez with the steal. And they're pushing it up. Ring shot on the way. Middleton outside. Over Thibault. Middleton can't get it to go.
I thought that one was going to go down. Mid-range jumpers. Oh, man, that's usually a bunny with the D playing soft like that.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now here's Giannis. 40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Clock at 6. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. .30 seconds left to play in the first. And here is Simmons. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 17 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he lays it straight in.
This is where Simmons likes to shoot from. I mean, the closer he is to the rim, the better.
Giannis with it. With 2 seconds left. He's off on that one. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers bringing the quarter to a... And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Seth Curry. Harris is out there with Korkmaz. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Howard in at the 5. And he makes both free throws. Boy, your alma mater, UNLV, Greg, has produced some great NBA players over the years. I mean, so many great names.
No doubt about it. Listen, I got a special place in my heart for my former teammates Larry Johnson and Stacey Augmon.
Right.
But also guys like Sean Marion. You go back to Reggie Theus, who was a tremendous player. And right now in the league, you got Kim Birch, dunk champ Derrick Jones, and up-and-comer in Christian Wood.
Good mentions.
What intensity on the glass from Portis. Junkyard dog. He worked so hard for the second chance opportunities.
Out to Harris. Howard, the pass to Harris. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Back to Korkmaz. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Korkmaz has got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers. Teague, the pass to Portis. Tucker with the ball. Pass to Teague. Here's Portis. He's guarded by Howard. 5 to shoot. From 7. And it's sent back by Howard.
No trespassing. Howard controlling the defense.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Philadelphia leading by 9. Now Milton. Outside Curry. The offensive rebound. Harris kicks to Korkmaz. Dishes it to Howard. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Tucker, the pass to Teague. Back to Tucker. Outside Teague. Pass to DiVincenzo. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Here's Milton. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And it's off the back rim, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic, which struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. The league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole. We all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, G.A.
And what I like about Lopez is his throwback game. He's most dangerous when he's operating close to the basket.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. Brook Lopez hits them both.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on his stroke.
We've got 1:48 left to play in the first half. Thibault kicks to Simmons. There's the dish to Tolliver. 4 on the clock. Down low. Releases from 15. And it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Simmons. They kick it out to Green. Back to Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. Green dishes to Tolliver. Another shot.
And bringing that effort on both ends. Giannis, a first-team all-defensive player.
The Bucks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Back to Thibault. Outside, Simmons. Good. Simmons got his second bucket.
Yeah, 6'10" Simmons. I mean, he has some insane handles. He's phenomenal at creating for himself.
44 seconds left now here in the second. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. Here's Holiday. He's still scoreless so far in this one. No coverage that time.
And capable of making these in his sleep. Holiday has tremendous confidence and touch on that mid-range.
Now, here's Thibault. The pass to Embiid. Back to Thibault. To the inside. A nice shot by Embiid. Embiid's got 8 points.
I love how the big man slips after setting the screen. Embiid, solid at creating opportunities for himself off these sets.
Giannis dishes to Lopez. And it is good at the buzzer. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Right out of the gate, it was Philly setting the tone. Amped up and ready off the... Thanks for joining us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
Yeah, you must try to match his energy level first and foremost. But right now, he's just out hustling guys to the ball.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. P.J. Tucker is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Teague. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Forbes in at the 2 guard. Scott. And that one comes up a bit short. Bucks trail by 5. And the foul called on Korkmaz. That's his first foul. Milwaukee making a switch here. Middleton's checked in. The feed to Tucker. And he uses the glass on the layup.
No, looking to connect with the open man, Portis. He's got the right mentality out there.
The 76ers shooting 47%, pretty solid.
And last season, P.J. Tucker signing a 6-figure sneaker deal with Nike, maybe helping to offset how much he spent on shoes over the years.
Yeah, G.A., the most renowned sneakerhead in this league. He owns thousands of pairs, and you don't even see him change sets in the middle of a game.
Here is Forbes after the Sixers pick up 2. Back to Middleton. Just 5 to shoot. Over in the corner, Portis. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time. That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Howard's checked in for Embiid. Curry comes in for Mike Scott. And it's Shake Milton in for Simmons. The Bucks also with the sub. Teague, he's checked in for Chris Middleton.
I mean, look, every year Harris looks more confident. He goes through stretches where he can dominate.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Inside. Here's Portis. And it's sent back by Howard. Here's Korkmaz, defended by DiVincenzo. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And Philadelphia making a change here. Scott's checked in. Bucks trail by 8. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Good on the bucket. Giannis has got 8.
So strong. Giannis has really added some bulk since entering the league. Helps him absorb the contact.
Milton finds Howard. 76ers moving the ball around. Passes to Milton. Howard against Middleton. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Bryn Forbes, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those 2 guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Go figure is right. Scott, good.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Outside Holiday. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams
look easy.
Milton kicks to Curry. Pass to Scott. Now here's Curry. No points in the game yet for him. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the 76ers lead by 8. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Outside Holiday. We've got 1:23 left to play in the third. Here's Giannis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Harris.
Maybe the most highly skilled big man in our league. Giannis is also one of the most frequently fouled bigs in our game.
The 76ers leading by 6. And here is Milton. 1:03 left here in the third quarter. 5 on the clock. Here's Curry. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
The 76ers have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Dishes it to Teague. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Portis. Back to Teague. To the middle. Here's Tucker. Nifty move. That's good. And so Teague with the assist. Tucker's got 4 points this quarter.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Curry kicks to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? Teague with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. His three-pointers off the mark. Curry from deep three-point land. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Philadelphia holding on to an 8-point lead. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on a platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Embiid is out there with Anthony Tolliver. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Green, and it's Simmons in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Teague with a clean look. Now DiVincenzo. Can't cash in from the high post.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Embiid, the pass to Simmons. Outside, Green. Now, here's Thybulle, guarded by Holiday. Tolliver dishes to Green. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. Antetokounmpo passes to Middleton. Kicks it to Holiday. He dishes it to Giannis. Feeds to Lopez. And Embiid with the block.
And the wingspan of Embiid, I mean, very effective at using his length to turn shots back.
Thybulle on the wing, guarded by Holiday. Now, here's Thybulle. D right on him. Good D by Holiday.
A fantastic effort on D to get up in his face and deny the layup.
Kicks it down to Middleton. Back to Antetokounmpo. Here's Lopez. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
A little surprised he took the jump shot with nobody around him. He could have attacked the basket.
Here's Simmons. Misses from short range.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Middleton can't get it to go. The 76ers leading by 8. And Simmons slams it in.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, this is low output for both teams. This is ugly. The defense is having their way so far.
Now here's Giannis. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility.
And the 76ers with some changes. Harris is checked in for Tolliver. And it's Korkmaz in for Danny Green. Simmons against Middleton. Here's Harris. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lets it go from 11, and no good. Trying to use the glass. And it's Harris with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And the shot goes in.
What a finisher Embiid is. He's a pro at not letting the defense dictate to him.
Here's Holiday after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Antetokounmpo inside. Guarded by Simmons.
He's just not going to give up. I mean, if he has to do it all by himself, that's what he's going to do.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Korkmaz, no good.
Oh, man, as good of a shooter as he is, it drives him crazy to miss a wide-open 3 like that.
Here's Simmons. And there's the pass to Korkmaz, taken away by Holiday. And Middleton kicks to Giannis. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now here's Simmons. Passes it to Thybulle. Here's Korkmaz. Out to Harris. Philadelphia needs to get...
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Holiday. Floats one up, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Harris outside. All sorts of time. Jump shot is good. And now it's a 12-point Philadelphia lead. Now here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
And they really all have confidence in Antetokounmpo to run that set. That they're willing to put every aspect of their offense in his hands.